Hey, this is Lance, and I'm going to show you some interesting stuff that you can do with the Supra HVAC foam kit. First, a shout out to Built to Perfection in their video. They're the guys who provided the foam for me for this project. I had a chat with Frankie, and he gave me a line on some adhesive that I could use instead of using the super glue and the accelerator. This is an adhesive that comes in a sheet from 3M. So this video is going to be about how do you take that 3M product and turn it into sticky foam that you can actually put on the panels in your Supra. So first off, I ordered it from Amazon, and the folks at Amazon who sell this are called Souls to Dance. They had an information sheet that was amazing and amazingly helpful in figuring out how to do this. So problem one, it says in the information sheet that if you cut out the adhesive with the backing still on it, that it's going to squeeze around the edges and it's going to stick the top and the bottom together and make it difficult to get the backing sheet off and put it on your piece of work. So I said, let's take a different approach. Instead of cutting out the adhesive, what we'll do is we'll take this, and like they said, you want to run a piece of sandpaper over the edges. You want to knock off any glue that's on those edges to make it easier to peel, because what will happen is the adhesive will stick on the outside of the sheet and it won't be where you really need it to be. So just take some fine grit sandpaper, go over the edges, make sure they're all clear of adhesive. Then you're going to peel back the release layer, which is the non-printed side. And when you read the instructions, they'll tell you there's a printed side and a non-printed side. So you peel the non-printed side first. And here we go. And don't be in a hurry, because if you are, the adhesive is going to peel up like what you see right there. So you can see the adhesive wants to peel up right there. I want the adhesive to stay on the printed side. So I'm going to work the adhesive back onto the printed side and then start peeling. And there we go. Now you can see the stuff's really sticky, sticks to your fingers, and they warn you this can be really difficult to work with. So I'm going to start with this, make sure I get my adhesive peeling away from the edges, and then slowly peel off the entire sheet. I'm not terribly worried about the sides, but I do want to make sure that the adhesive stays mostly on the sheet and doesn't tear off where I don't want it. Okay, now I've got this incredibly sticky sheet of adhesive in front of me that wants to go everywhere and stick to everything. And what I did was I took my panel and I put my piece on. I said, okay, this is the top side. Side I want sticky is this side. So I'm going to take that side and I'm going to line it up with my sheet here and stick it down. Put lots of pressure on it to help it stick. Then I go to the other side. The other side looks like this. I put the piece on. Let's see, the piece fits like this. Now we take this and we set this piece on the sheet in the same way. Stick it down hard. And I've got this other piece right here. This piece goes like this. So I'm going to set this piece on here like this.
Yes.
Stick that one down. And then I've got one more piece.
Right there.
Fell on the floor. There we go. One more piece from one other element of this. And I'm going to make sure that I have this properly positioned. Okay, it goes like that. So I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to stick that right here at the bottom. Make the most use out of my sheet. And press it down. They all get pressed down. That's really important to press them all down. Now, this is the fun part. You're going to take your scissors And your scissors are going to want to gum up really fast because they're going to want to stick to this. Well, they're not sticking right now, but they're going to want to stick to this the first time you do this. And when you peel the glue away the first time, after that, it won't want to stick anymore. But I'm just going to go around, trim all the way around. Now we're starting to stick a little bit. You can see here, the glue is sticking to the scissors, making it difficult to continue to cut. And the glue sticks to you really nicely. So don't be surprised when it sticks to you and you start peeling off balls of adhesive.
Very, very sticky.
And we go around and we cut out everywhere we can cut.
Be sure to not break it.
And once we get our cuts made, so now you're saying, well, hey man, so what about that big slot right in the middle? What are you going to do about that? Well, I'm not going to do anything. I have a trick for that. And I'll show you that when we get to it. When we get the rest of this cut out, so now we've got our piece with the adhesive and the backing on it. Get this one out of the way. And this piece is going to go on this side of this door. So once we get the adhesive unstuck from our fingers, we can work again. And the folks from Amazon were very clear about this stuff really liking to stick to your fingers. They are absolutely correct. That is what it does. You want to trim up the edges as close as you can. You really don't want to have any excess, because all it's going to do is make it more difficult. So you want to slice off any little bits. So now we get to the other fun part. So now we need to peel away the backing that's going to leave the adhesive. Now before we do that, again, we want to squish down really hard, put a lot of pressure on this, because we want the adhesive to stick to the foam and not to anything else. And we want to take our sandpaper, check the edges. Minimize the opportunity for the adhesive to peel away. So now we're going to get to the part where we need to do our trick. We're just going to take a toothpick. In this case, I got a round pointy one, but you can use any toothpick, it won't matter. We're going to start peeling away at the backing.
Be very careful.
Got to be gentle and slow. Don't be in a hurry. If you're in a hurry, you're going to peel away the adhesive along with the backing, and it's really not where you want to go. So you want to just take your time, work gently. And now you see I've got a little gap right here where that big slot is.
Also, last time he messed up and did it very fast.
And it wrecked everything. So take your time. Don't be in a hurry. And with this guy right here, just peel the adhesive away as you peel this away. There we go. Now it's doing a great job. Not sticking where I want it to stick.
I am the worst cameraman.
There we go, that's the edge. And we're going to peel it all away. And you can see the adhesive here wants to peel away where that big slot is. And then we're just going to take this and run it all the way down, nice and gently. And there we go. Our entire piece is covered with adhesive. Now we take our toothpick. We're going to stick our toothpick in this slot where it's going to grab a hold of the adhesive, just like that. And we're going to twirl it and push through. Twirl and push through. Twirl and push through. And do that all the way down to the bottom. And you see that the glue has left the slot perfectly clean. You can do the same thing with a hole. You just stick it in the center of the hole and twist and push through. But always push through. Don't pull back. When you pull back, it's going to pull the adhesive away. Then you line up your piece. In this case, we've got a big blade that's going to help us. But the fact of the matter is you have to position carefully, because as soon as you stick this down, that's it, you're done.
No mistakes.
No mistakes. Press down, we use thumbs. Squeeze hard. Put lots of weight on it and hold. And there we are. We've got one done. Plenty more to do, but that's how this works. And it works really, really well. The product is 3M8153LE, and it comes in 8x10 sheets or 12x12 sheets from Souls to Dance on Amazon. Those guys are great. And again, shout out to Built to Perfection. Those guys are amazing. Their kit is awesome. If you have chunks of foam blowing in your face from your Supra, you want to get their kit and do the work. I guarantee you it's not easy, but when you're done, you're going to be so happy. You won't believe it. Thanks for watching.